The tech industry continues to suffer record numbers of unemployment and highly competitive application processes. In this video, I want to talk about how taking my personal email from 10,000 to 0 daily inboxes helped me navigate this space and land my next software engineering opportunity. Hi, I'm Jari. It seems my digital footprint is closely tied with my email address. And from what I can tell, email is not going anywhere for the foreseeable future. So I started to wonder, how did we get here? Earliest version of email can be traced back to a program at MIT in the 60s that allowed exchanges between users on the same host. Now a host refers to a server or a computer. The names are synonymous. Many iterations later, ARPANET allowed exchanges of packets over a network, creating the foundation for the internet as we know it today. An example of an exchange over a network could be sending an email from Google to Yahoo. That process sends packets over a protocol that is widely used today. Service providers such as MailChimp allow newsletters to send mail to hundreds and thousands of subscribers. As you can tell, businesses abuse this technology. This starts to paint a picture of the volume of email we can get on a daily basis, monthly basis, and even yearly, getting us to that 10,000 mark. In fact, in a 2022 survey of US private and personal communication use, email ranked third, only falling behind phone calls and text messages. This became an issue when I started mixing in bank, social media, marketing ads, gym, emails with over 200 job applications. For context, the software engineering interview process has 3 to, I can't know my fingers here, 7 rounds of interviews depending on the role and the company. During these interviews, I'm in constant communications with recruiters and interviewers and checking my email to make sure I don't miss an opportunity, job offer, or something that could land me my next role. Having 10,000 emails sitting at the top of my inbox makes it hard to answer the question, did I miss anything? I would rely on Gmail's organization to keep all the new messages at the top, so start checking with that. And then next, just search for specific keywords in my email to make sure I didn't miss anything. This process altogether took about 10 minutes, as I would do it several times a day, so around 10 minutes a day. About an hour a week, 4 hours a month. That's enough to get great sleep. About 2 days a year. And that is enough to take a vacation. And that's when I knew I needed to improve this process. It's clear to me that daily email will only keep going up. So next I want to talk about how taking my inbox from 10,000 to 0 using the 0 inbox strategy helped me out. So the big question I was looking to answer is, did I miss an email? Did I miss an opportunity? Is one of the emails I'm looking for in a junk, spam, updates folder? Well, I'm happy to say that I took the amount of time I spent in my email per day from 10 minutes to just under 1 minute. And on some days, maybe in like 15 seconds. That got me back a vacation in a year. This is totally worth it. So if you're excited to hear more about this, I want you to take a second, pause the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and even share it. And we're going to talk about how you can implement this in 3 steps. The 3 steps to go from 10,000 to 0 emails real quick starts with number 1, decluttering. Here, I wanted to make space for emails that were important by removing everything else. Starting with the top 10 senders that send me the most emails per day. Unsubscribe, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. Now I know this can be a little bit nerve-wracking, so what I did, a rule I set for myself, was checking for senders that I haven't opened in over 2 weeks. And if I ever needed it again, I can always go back to the service, enable notifications, or also add my email to a subscriber list. In my case, it turned out that most of these noise was coming from marketing emails or social media updates. And for marketing emails, I only shop on holidays such as Black Friday, so I don't really need those. And for social media, apps on my phone provide all the notifications I ever need. So starting with 10 is a good number. You can also start with 2. Keep tabs on this daily, and as you get emails from a sender, if you don't need it or if I never need it, I just hit unsubscribe immediately. On to step number 2, organize. Did I receive any emails about X? And X could be work, school. In my case, it was about a specific job. And getting into my email and being able to answer that question without looking at all the other emails, I think that can also be a source of distraction. While going through my email, I get a few other emails and I'm tempted to click on it and get into something else. Now, by organizing my email with labels and filters, I'm able to just jump exactly to where I need to be, check that, and get out of my email in under 5 seconds. This is game changing. Now, a little bit about labels and filters. Anytime I search my email, I realize this can become a filter. And a filter is just a combination of search criteria that can be date, specific words, specific senders. You can also use conditional logic, meaning like it can come from this email or that email or that email, and that's all school related. And you create a label using that. And the label is just the name for a particular filter. So everything I used to search my inbox for, I can now just create a label out of that. When a new email comes in, that email will be put under the right label and I can always see it there. I created a bunch of labels for all my different filters that I would normally just enter in my email. And this is what cut down my time in my email from 10 minutes to under a minute, and on most days, again, seconds. If you're still watching, enjoyed the video so far, or gotten value out of it, you can show your support by please taking a second to hit the like button and subscribing, as it shows me you're interested in these and encourages me to keep making videos. So let's get into the next step number 3. I'm excited for this one, and it's about having a fresh start. Here, I wanted to make sure I start my new email journey with a clean slate by going to my inbox, selecting the entire first page. On Gmail, this opens up a pop-up to select all and marking everything as read. Now, this is a little bit scary. Before doing this, I recommend making sure all the emails are not important so you're not missing anything. After doing this, on the following day when new emails come in, this is a chance to go through this 3 steps of the zero inbox strategy. For each email, I look at and decide, should I be receiving this? If not, unsubscribe. Again, be ruthless about it. And then step number 2, did this email that I received come in the correct category? When looking for my job, I'm not interested in looking at school emails, or when looking for school, I'm not interested in looking at work emails. So updating my filters and making sure all the emails I'm receiving daily are labeled correctly. I can honestly say, after about 2 weeks of going through this process, all my emails are now going to the right category, and I'm no longer getting emails I'm not interested in. Having run this process for over 3 months, I want to leave you with these thoughts. What's important to me today will not be important to me 3 months from now, will not be important to me a year from now. Keep tab on what sort of email I'm getting in my inbox. And if I ever see that I'm not opening an email for a certain period of time, that's a good sign to unsubscribe to it. As well as this type of labels I'm using today may not be important for me later on. So when I graduate, I may no longer need a school label. So that's a good time to remove this and replace it with something else. Well, that is it for my video. If you've enjoyed, again, please drop a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.